How do you stand when you do it?
Feet pointing out,
Yeah.
and then drive this part of your foot in the ground.
I'm on my weak side here. The IFBB Pro is. I hate not being able to look. I could look like shit.
What pose you want to do?
It's slightly odd, I think. It's worth it for the vlog.
I'm jacked. This looks so good.
You guys need to leave.
I'm not the vlog.
Follow my TikTok.
Alright, thanks boys. Making me look big. Fully aware of how weird that looks, but what do you expect? 3 lads that go to the gym. We're taking check-in pictures. Well, actually, I kind of just wanted them to stand next to me so I could do like a side-by-side comparison to see how a normal person looks next to this absolute monstrosity of a man. Ended up pulling out this backdrop because Callum wanted like a black backdrop, so like all check-in pictures are gonna be the same. I don't have black, I have grey, but I think it does the same thing as long as it's not white. This is what we're looking like just under 10 weeks out. The difference between 3 weeks ago, 3.5 weeks ago versus now is starting to show so much more. This morning, I feel like yesterday I look completely different than today. The ball is about to start rolling and my calories are still very high. I would say high for me at this point in prep. Cardio is still at 30 minutes and steps are only at 12k a day. Loads of room for adjustments, which are probably going to be done because obviously we are only 9.5 weeks till the first show. The last show, we're still like 14 weeks out. So we've got like plenty of time to do this, but obviously this is the pro debut. We want the physique that we bring to the stage in 9.5 weeks to be my best physique that I've ever brought to stage, because this is literally going to be my first ever time in front of this different caliber of judges.
So I've never lived with Brandon until the last year and I've never seen him on prep, so it's actually very interesting living with him. Ever since he's been on the bulk, just putting on muscle, never seen him peak lean, so I'm excited to see you get shredded firstly, but also see the difference between him now and what he will be like.
Lifestyle is very different. Meal prep every single day.
And you're dialed in. Do I look brown on the camera?
What do you use? Self-tanner? Bro drinks a litre of carrot juice before bed. So yeah guys, this is the way I'm starting my day. Today is Wednesday. It is check-in day. I have to check in every Sunday and Wednesday. That's why I've got this out. That's why I'm doing this right now. This is episode 4 of Hardbody Shredding, and yes, it is going to be a full day of eating. I'm going to be showing you everything that I'm currently eating at this point, and I want to do it now before I get a diet change because I've been eating the same food now for the last 2 weeks. My visuals are changing, but the weight is staying the same because anabolics are filling me out and I'm losing a little bit of body fat, so it's like really leveling me out. That being said, I need to head off to the gym, do some cardio, get that out the way. I'm going to do some abs and posing at Dino's. Then we're going to come back and start with meal number 1 to kick off this full day of eating. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Alright, so to get things started, got a glass of water, got my morning supplements, gonna have this right now, then head to the gym, get cardio, posing and abs done. We're gonna come back and make my first 2 meals, put my rice on, because typically I like to make my meals fresh. If I know I'm gonna be in the house for the day and I don't need to prep them because I'm gonna be like out the house doing things, I'll literally just like, let's just say chicken and rice for example, I'll whip up the chicken and vegetables fresh, scoop the rice out the rice cooker, and then actually have it so it tastes like it's obviously like just being cooked. But I would definitely recommend, if you do have a life that takes you out of the house most of the day, prep all your meals. It takes about half an hour in the morning, but you're going to set yourself up for accurate meal timings and making sure that you're not skipping meals and eating food you probably shouldn't throughout the day. Hole in one. Cheers. I wonder what would happen one day if when I put all the pills in, if I just started chewing them, or like what it would taste like. Probably be a really bad start to the day. See you in a bit. It is hot in this car. And just like that, 15 minutes later, we're at Dino's. This is officially the hottest gym in the world. Like before cardio started, as I walked upstairs, I feel like I entered like a different atmosphere because it's warm downstairs, because it's warm outside, but it's like magnified in here. Then upstairs is like, it's like 45 degrees. 30 minutes done, I'm dripping. So we're gonna do some abs, like crunches and leg raises, and then go home. just like that, we have breakfast. I had to take my shirt off because I'm literally dripping in this kitchen. It's so hot right now. Starting out, we've got 250 milliliters of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, 50 grams of spinach, and 50 grams of onion mixed in. The time has come. It's finally back. The Pro Card cookie. This is 100 grams of oats, 20 grams of protein powder, 100 grams of frozen blueberries, add some water, mix it together until it's in a thick paste, and then air fry it for 12 minutes on 180 degrees Celsius, and you get yourself an actual cookie. Are you kidding me? I get to eat this every day. And yes, it really is that good. I'm just sweating. One of the reasons the Pro Card cookie is so good, and I sometimes have it 3 times a day, is because of this. ESN protein is the best protein I've ever tasted in my life. I think this is new, but it's the Design Away almond coconut flavor. I love almond, I love coconut, and they smashed this out the park. If you can get this, please get it. Code Hardbody will save you 20% off anything on the ESN store. They're always running sales, they're always running offers, and if you do want to make the Pro Card cookie, I think you owe it to me to try it with the proper protein, because you can't tell me it's bad until you've tried it properly. I'm gonna delete this meal, take a cold shower, freshen up, and then I'll see you at the gym. We're at Elite Fitness. I really enjoyed the workout yesterday at Elite, so we've come back to do biceps and triceps. We've got the pre-workout and post-workout drink ready, and we've also got meal 2 in the bag waiting. The oat, I kind of like them when they're cold, because obviously the frozen blueberries make them like a kind of like nice sweet treat, but it's gonna be sweaty and warm and not that enjoyable after this workout, but it is what it is. We've got a meal to eat. Some of you might remember when I got this bag, it was actually after I got my Pro Card, because I wanted to reward myself with something that was like memorabilia from the event. We've got the Olympia badge as a bit of like mental inspiration. Obviously we've got IFBB Pro, Classic Physique and another one, and then representing Great Britain. But yeah, anyone that remembers me buying this bag at the end of one of my videos, you're an absolute OG. This is the pre-workout drink. I'll be consuming this right now. Considering it's a full day of eating, it's also a full day of drinking. And then this is the post-workout drink as well. The reason I've got a post-workout drink is because it contains some daily, which is like collagen and all that sort of stuff. It's got some vitamin C in it as well. Also, it has EAAs, and EAAs are literally for preserving muscle while doing cardiovascular activity. It's also good to have EAAs fasted in the morning, so I'm having those like twice a day. In the pre-workout, I've got creatine, branched chain amino acids, and obviously a scoop of pre. That is a nice duffel bag. Where'd you get it?
I actually got it on hardbody.store. Matter of fact, I actually used the code that got me 10% off. It was code Stu, I think.
I'm pretty sure in vlogs in the past when Stu said his code, I've always bleeped it out, but we might just leave it in there this time.
In the dark haze, polarized gaze, trying to find my way to you, where the spaces can't erase this. You're the feeling that I choose.
Moving on, we've come into the shoulder and arm room, which is a lot bigger than it used to be, because they actually knocked down an entire wall that used to lead to like a pathway, that now they've just like completely opened up the whole area. So now this area is massive, which is awesome. But all we need, although it's crazy, is a single freaking cable, because we're just going to warm up the triceps. We're literally doing a single sort of like crossover tricep push down. We're going to be standing side onto the machine. Personally, for me, this is the best way to warm up my triceps, because my elbows have no pain, and as soon as I've done this for like 3 sets, I can do literally anything and actually go full force, because I'm good, I'm warmed up. So we got this now.
You lost the feeling, you're disconnected in your touch. Are you believing in what I'm seeing, or did the high life get too much? It's all on you now to figure out how. You lost the fire in your eyes, 'cause I can't change it, what you're wasting. Now that your gaze is polarized, now that your gaze is polarized.
First bicep proper exercise is out the way. We did a superset of the arm, like single arm curl machine, plus some just straight bar curls at the end. We basically supersetted it, did about 8 to 10 reps, really heavy, and then 20-25 reps to finish off. We did that 3 times. Now we're back in the main room. By the way, sorry if it's really loud. The music is very loud today. How you feeling?
Pumped. Very pumped.
When are you stepping on stage?
Never. ever. Not for me.
Why do you go to the gym?
Be bigger than you. Work in progress.
What's your motivation behind getting muscle?
To be a better version of myself every day. Do you like that?
Oh yeah?
Nice and cringy, wasn't it?
Running, 'cause I lost the feeling. We're disconnected in our touch. Are you believing in what I'm seeing? Or did the high life get too much? It's all on you now to figure out how. You lost the fire in your eyes. 'Cause I can't change it. What you're wasting. Now that your gaze is polarized. You lost the fire in your eyes. It's all on you.
Final bicep exercise, Zotman curl or spider curl, whatever you want to call it. We're going to grab a dumbbell in a hammer curl position. We're going to do a drop set. We're just going to hang our chest sort of over the bench, dangle down, and do like 10 reps, drop down to a lighter weight, and then do 10 more. And then we're done. So we've already done 2 sets. And just like that, we are done with arms. What an absolutely incredible workout. That was so good. I'm not sure if it like translated through the camera how good that was, but the pump was absolute insanity. And I love the temperature in that gym. It's getting a little bit warmer now. Your blood pressure and your blood temperature is just naturally higher. So like your pump is wild. About to eat meal number 2, which I said I bought with me, which is 100 grams of oats. I use the Quaker oats, as you know. Not in a cookie this time. I just thought it was easier to just slap it in this Tupperware, come to the gym and get it done. 100 grams of blueberries and 20 grams of protein powder. So it's literally the most simple meal, 3 ingredients, but it hits the freaking spot. This meal did used to have 15 grams of peanut butter, but that was taken away in the first 2 weeks. So now we're left with this happy mess. It's definitely not the most attractive meal in the world. Like, I've definitely seen more appetizing food. You have to ask yourself the question, is plant seed attractive? No, but the flour that it grows is. Tell you what, this is the life. Meal number 3. I'm enjoying the view. Sitting on this fluffy beanbag is probably not as pleasant as it looks. But what is really nice is the landlord of this place recently replaced the keys for the patio doors next to the, like, in the living room. So now these doors can open, and obviously there's not much of a view, but it's very peaceful. The sun's over there. Yes, it's chicken and rice, but it's spiced up chicken and rice. This doesn't look very plain Jane. We've got 80 grams of jasmine rice, and that's the uncooked weight. We've got 200 grams of chicken breast, 50 grams of spinach. It's basically just like sauteed and mixed into the chicken. I season the chicken, and then I've got avocado, 50 grams of avocado. I was a little bit naughty. Was meant to have pineapple with this meal, but I need to pop to the shop because I don't have any. I'm meant to have that with meal number 5, but nevertheless, I'm still consuming the same calories today. But to make the avocado good, I've mixed in a little bit of pink salt and a little bit of lemon juice. If you mix in lemon juice into the avocado and then keep it in Tupperware, it's not going to go brown over the course of the day. It actually preserves the vibrance of the color green. I assume makes it taste better. And obviously lemon juice, pink salt mixed in. It's like a makeshift guac. I could mix in some salsa as well, because salsa is also seriously low calorie. But what I do have instead of salsa is a little bit of kimchi. Kimchi is a serious diet hack. Per 100 grams of kimchi, I'm pretty sure there's 19 calories. And right here, we have about 10 grams. So we have an additional like 3 or 4 calories. But eating like this makes prep easy. I enjoy my food every single day. So it doesn't really ever feel like I'm dieting, to be honest, because I enjoy every meal. And you can too. What's up? It's a little bit later, been in the office, went to the shop, went to Tesco, got some bits, basically just food that I ate today already that I need for tomorrow. I've got another really interesting meal. This one is literally the same as the last one. It doesn't have the avocado, and the pineapple is going to be in meal 5. So this is literally 80 grams dry weight jasmine rice, 200 grams of chicken, and again 50 grams of spinach. I miss doing this hand pop thing because I control this with one hand. Like, my hand holds the lens, which I'm looking at the screen, I should be looking at the camera, and then my fingers are on like the zoom, and I go, boom, got a Diet Fanta. At the moment, I've been having one Monster in the morning if I need it. Sometimes I don't because obviously Glenn does the rest. So I'd say 5 days a week I have a Monster, but then I have a 0 sugar beverage. In the beginning of the prep, I'll have Fanta. Towards the end, I'll have like more Diet Coke because Diet Coke is lower calorie, or Coke Zero. It's literally lower calorie than this. I think there's like 7 calories in this, but then a Diet Coke is like 2 calories. I'm gonna crack on with some work because although I'm doing YouTube now, vlogging a lot more consistently, I still have a business to run. So I'm going to go to the office after this. I might have to put meal number 5 and meal number 6 together because it's getting a little bit late now and I really don't want to have a late night, so I may take 5 and 6 to bed and put on some Netflix. Alright, so got my last 2 meals and I'm going to eat these right now. I've literally just finished a 4-hour shift in the office and I'm cooked. I need to unwind properly. I can't have like the last thing I did for today just be like in the office staring at my laptop screen. It's been a really good day on prep. I'm really happy with the way things have gone. We smashed cardio, trained abs. We're about to finish all the meals. Steps were hit. Drank about 3.5 liters of water. The workout was fantastic. Like my arms are still pumped from the workout, which is bloody brilliant. But I'm going to show you what these 2 meals are now. And then I'm going to eat one, watch an episode of Stranger Things, which is like an hour, and then eat the final one. And then go to bed. 200 grams of lean ground beef, 80 grams again of jasmine rice. We've got some Frank's red sauce on top. There's the pineapple that we were speaking about. We've got 100 grams of that and spinach mixed in as the vegetable sauce. Then over here, we've pretty much got dessert, which is the final meal of the day. 80 grams of oats, 100 grams of blueberries, 15 grams of peanut butter, and 40 grams of protein powder. And then the total calories of the day are also on the screen as well. So these are my current macronutrients at this point, just under 10 weeks out. As I said, Callum has check-in pictures now. He hasn't sent updates yet, but I'm sure I'll wake up to them tomorrow and I'm expecting a calorie drop and potentially a cardio increase. I'm happy with my physique right now. Do I think that we could do with like an extra week? Yes, but that's prep brain, so like I can't really trust that. Am I noticing changes quicker than I've ever noticed them in my life? Yes, so that needs to be taken into account, obviously, because it means we're going to get leaner quicker than ever. I feel like every time you diet, every time you do a show, your body gets leaner faster every time, especially like the more muscle mass you have. Obviously, your body metabolizes fat faster the more muscle mass you have, and I'd like to say I'd built more muscle in the last 2 years. With that being said, that's going to be it for the first full day of eating of prep. Really hope you enjoyed it. There's gonna be many more to come. I wanted this one to be basic as hell because it's only up from here. Like there's a Ninja Creamy recipe that I have sometimes that I didn't include in this video, but I'm not in the position right now to care about wanting interesting food. Like I enjoy the basic meals that I've got. Whenever I feel like I need to change them to make them more interesting and spice them up and give you some pretty cool macro hacking recipe ideas and all that sort of stuff, I'll do it. But not obviously until I need them myself. So if you enjoyed the video, smash a like, turn on post notifications, subscribe if you haven't already because it really helps the channel grow, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.